What is the relationship between faith and works? What would you say?
What is the relationship between faith and works? Uh, what is the relationship between faith and work? Faith, work, work is when I did. I don't know.
Okay,
I
all right,
cannot.
it's fine.
I
You don't
cannot
have to
express
answer it
myself. I
now.
have something in my. Okay.
It's all right.
I
If it's
have. I
not,
have.
if you got something, just say it.
What is the relationship between faith and works? Faith, the fruit is work. Faith, if faith, uh, I don't know how to say it.
Why? Because you
What
think you're I'm going to trap you?
is?
Huh?
No, please go ahead. I don't want to say it this
Okay,
time,
that's
but
fine. That's fine. All right. All right, go
works
ahead and
do not
start here.
works do not prove positional. Yeah, yes. Works do not prove positional salvation. They prove maturity or activity. People assume that positional salvation necessarily produces good works. People assume that positional salvation necessarily produces good works. Look, I don't think so. Yeah, looking looking to works just show you are working. An unbeliever can do works. A believer can be interactive.
Inactive.
Uh, a believer can be inactive. Correlation is not causation. There is a relationship present.
Yeah, a relationship is present, but it's not causation. Faith doesn't cause you to do works. Okay? So I'm going to try to clarify this a little bit more.
Yeah, that's Calvinist. He
Yes.
said
Look, the word for work or deed in Greek is what? Read that.
ergon.
Yes, ergon. So you see, it can mean act, deed, a duty, a work or a product, a work, a good deed, a manifestation or a work. Okay?
Ergon. Hmm.
Now watch this. What is this word?
Energia.
Energia. Yeah.
Energia. Yeah,
You can
energia
see
or
where the word
energy.
energy comes from.
Yeah, energia.
And it means operation, how something's working.
Mm.
Okay? Now look at this. This is just from a website. The word
Okay,
energy,
energy.
go ahead, read.
Energy fundamentals. The history of the word energy. The word energy comes from the Greek energia, developed by Aristotle. Three, blah blah. I cannot. I'm sorry, my
It's
eyes.
fine, you ain't got glasses, whatever. It's just showing you that the word energy comes from energia, right? That's what we're talking
Mm,
about. Here are some passages. I know you can't see these all, but these are examples where energeia, yeah, is used. So Ephesians 1:19, these are in accordance with the working of the strength of his might. Ephesians 3:7, Paul's God's grace which was given to me according to the working of his power.
mm,
Ephesians 4:16, the proper working of each individual part in the body, each joint and supplies. Philippians 3:21, by the exertion or the working of the power that he has subject all things to himself. Colossians 1, strive according to his power, which mightily works in me. And Colossians 2:2, faith in the working of God who raised him from the dead. 2 Thessalonians 2:9, the one coming is in accord with the activity of Satan, talking about the Antichrist. And then for this reason, God will sit upon him a deluding influence, a deluding working. So you see how the words used in scripture, right?
yeah.
Okay. Now, have you ever heard the term potential and kinetic energy?
Now, potential and kinetic energy.
I first learned this. I think it's sixth grade.
My
Okay.
goodness. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
not
So
sure.
you see Janet with the ball right here.
Yes, I see Janet is the ball over there.
And see, she has the ball, but she
Yes.
has not dropped the ball yet, right?
Yes.
So this is potential energy because the energy has not been released yet, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, now look over here.
Oh, Janet threw the ball.
Janet drops the ball and it becomes kinetic energy. Kinetic energy means moving energy, basically. Okay?
Mm.
All right, start reading.
Kinetics come from the Greek words kinetikos, meaning of motion, which in turn traces to the verb kinein, meaning to move, compared to some other English words that have their roots
It's
in
just
Greek.
saying it's a young English word. That's fine. But I just want you to
Kinetic,
see this connection. Because
okay.
look, here's the Greek word.
Mobile,
Kinetikos.
kinetikos, yeah, that's
Yeah,
mobile.
so LSJ, this is the classic Greek lexicon, not
Okay,
Koine Greek. But you can see how it's translated, right?
yeah,
Something that's being put into motion and
yeah.
things like that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we mean by kinetic
L,
energy.
what is this? LXXXLEX mobile?
Yeah, this is how the Septuagint translates it.
Why? How did they know that it is a mobile? So
Because
what
it's
is mobile?
moving. Something that is mobile is moving.
Ah, so
It
the
doesn't mean
mobile
it's
phone is
it doesn't
moving?
mean it's a car, Janet. It's not an automobile.
Yeah, I
Um,
thought it's a move. Okay.
all right. So we'll come back to that later. Okay, so this is the point. In your position, you have potential. Okay?
Mm,
But
mm-hmm.
in your experience, that potential must be applied,
Light.
and that's kinetic. So the relationship between
You
faith,
you
positional
apply.
faith, and
You apply.
experiential works is that you're applying your faith in the situation resulting in the works.
So you're
Understand?
moving.
Huh?
Moving is applied.
Yes. So you understand that illustration?
Yes.
Okay. If you look up the word potential, okay, in Greek, uh,
Kinetic.
dunatikos,
Mm,
all right, that's just the English translation. It's probably modern Greek here, all right.
okay.
So this is where the word ability comes from.
Okay.
Okay, now start reading right here about potential.
Potential Wiktionary. Etymology from late Latin potentials from Latin potentia power from potens powerful
You don't need
synchron
that part.
okay.
So the point is that when you talk about potential, you're talking about power to be.
Yes.
So our position gives us our power for living the spiritual life, but it doesn't force that power to make us do works. So here's a dyslexia page, right? And it says helping children reach their full potential. That means their full capacity so that they can complete all their goals in life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's the same way spiritually is that we want to reach our full potential. Here's from crosswalk.com how to reach your full potential for God, you know? And it's a Charles Stanley thing.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
The relationship between faith and works, okay, that's the answer, is correlation, not causation. Correlation, not causation. Positional salvation gives one the potential to do these works, but it does not force one to do them.
Okay.